started with the vision right. Skills to empower futures lie. In Kenya schools we're on the rise. Our dream takes flight to new heights. Oh, we're climbing step by step, building future strong and set. CBET, changing lives anew. In CBET, watch us break through.
Viewers, we welcome you to Flockel Show once more to present our third CBET principle, which is learner-centered approach. The learner-centered approach is a fundamental principle of competency-based education and training, CBET. This principle focuses on designing educational experiences that are tailored to the individual needs, abilities, interests, and learning styles of the learner. The emphasis is on ensuring that the learning process is engaging, personalized, and empowering for each student, allowing them to progress at their own pace while achieving mastery of necessary competencies. And here are the key elements of learner-centered approach within CBET. Number one, we have personalized learning pathways. Learners are given the flexibility to choose their learning path based on their goals, prior knowledge, and learning preferences. This individualized approach allows them to focus on the competencies that are most relevant to their future roles and personal interests. Example, in a CBET program, learners may have the option to choose certain elective or specializations that align with their career aspirations, such as selecting courses related to specific industries like healthcare, technology, or business. Number two, we have pacing based on mastery. A core feature of the learner-centered approach is that learners progress through the curriculum based on their ability to demonstrate mastery of competencies rather than following a fixed schedule or timeline. Learners who need more time to master a skill can take it, while those who grasp the material quickly can move forward without delay. Example, if a learner masters a competency such as programming or data analysis ahead of schedule, they can move on to more advanced tasks, all electives. On the other hand, if they struggle with a particular area, they can take additional time or receive more focused support before progressing. And number three, we have active engagement and ownership of learning. Learners are encouraged to take an active role in their education. This includes setting personal learning goals, reflecting on their progress, and making decisions about how to approach their learning. This empowers learners to take ownership of their learning journey. Then number four, we have flexible learning resources and modalities. CBET provides various learning resources in video, online modules, interactive tools, hands-on labs, and textbooks that cater to different learning styles, ensuring that all learners can find resources that suit their needs. The learning materials may also be accessed at the learner's own pace, giving them control over when and how they engage with content. Example, for a learner who prefers visual learning, a course might offer video demonstrations or infographics, while another learner might prefer reading text-based material or engaging in hands-on practice in a lab environment. Number 5, Support for diverse learning styles and needs. A learner-centered CBET approach recognizes that each student learns differently and may face unique challenges. To address these, CBET programs provide various forms of support such as tutoring, mentoring, or adaptive technologies to ensure that learners can succeed regardless of their individual circumstances. For example, some learners may need additional time for assessment, while others might benefit from personalized guidance or access to specialized learning tools that help them engage with the content more effectively. Number 6, we have regular and constructive feedback. Learners receive regular feedback on their progress to understand their strengths and areas for improvement. This feedback helps learners track their development, adjust their learning strategies, and stay motivated. The feedback is typically formative or ongoing rather than only summative, final, allowing learners to improve continuously. For example, in a CBET program, an instructor might provide feedback on a project or task, highlighting both areas where the learner excelled and areas that require further attention. And this helps the learner adjust their approach and continue to progress at their own pace. Number 7, we have goal setting and self-assessment. Learners are encouraged to set specific goals for themselves and engage in self-assessment to monitor their progress towards those goals. This encourages reflection, self-motivation, and development of self-regulation skills. An example of this: before beginning a competency module, a learner might set a goal for mastering a specific skill such as project management. They might periodically review their progress and assess whether they have met their goals, allowing them to adjust their efforts accordingly. Number 8, we have collaboration and peer learning. While the learner-centered approach focuses on individual progression, it also encourages collaboration and interaction with peers. Learners can work together to solve problems, share experiences, and learn from each other. This fosters a sense of community and teamwork. For example, in a group-based learning activity, learners might collaborate to complete a project or present findings together. This experience helps them develop teamwork skills, which are crucial in many professional environments. Number 9, we have autonomy and motivation. A learner-centered approach nurtures intrinsic motivation by providing learners with choices and opportunities to take ownership of their learning. When learners have control over their learning process, they are more likely to feel engaged and motivated to achieve mastery. For example, in a CBET program, a learner might be allowed to choose the order in which they complete competencies or select topics that interest them most, leading to higher engagement and a greater sense of accomplishment. And then, finally, number 10, we are focused on real-world relevance. Learning activities and assessments are designed to be directly relevant to real-world challenges learners will face in their careers. This ensures that learners see the value in what they are learning and understand how it applies to their future job roles. For example, a business administration student might work on a real-world business case study as part of a CBET program, helping them gain hands-on experience with the tasks they will encounter in their future job, such as developing marketing strategies or managing budgets. And finally, we look at the benefits of this approach, or this learner-centered approach in CBET. The benefit number 1 is that we have Improved motivation. Learners are more motivated when they have a say in how and what they learn, leading to greater engagement and persistence. Number 2, there is enhanced mastery. Because learners progress at their own pace and focus on achieving mastery, they are more likely to truly understand and retain the competencies being taught. Number 3, greater autonomy and confidence. By taking ownership of their learning, learners develop greater self-confidence and ability to manage their learning independently. Number 4, better prepared for the workforce. The focus on real-world applications and skill development ensures that learners are prepared to meet industry demands. And in conclusion, the learner-centered approach in CBET ensures that each learner's needs, abilities, and interests are taken into account, allowing them to progress at their own pace, master competencies, and become more engaged in their learning process. It is about creating a flexible, supportive environment where learners are empowered to take control of their education, leading to better outcomes in terms of both skill acquisition and career readiness. Thank you so much for listening to Fokel Show. Continue viewing our channel. Also consider subscribing to our channel so that you can always get updates as and when we release them. Thank you so much.